Welcome to the Dharma Will channel, which shares the original teachings of the Buddha according to the scriptures. This video will explain the origin of human life on earth as told by Buddha in the Pali canon. According to Buddha, the earth is formed, developed and will then be destroyed due to three causes: water, fire, or wind. After a while, the new earth is formed again, and destroyed again, continuing in an endless cycle. The earth before our present earth was destroyed by fire. All humans died, and were reborn as gods, in the Devas of Streaming Radiance realm. Devas of Streaming Radiance realm is one of the 31 realms of Buddhism. According to Buddhism, when a person dies, he or she will be reborn in one of the 31 realms, from low to high. The lowest is the realm of suffering in hell and hungry ghosts, then the highest realm is the heaven called sphere of neither perception nor non-perception. In the Devas of Streaming Radiance realm, they take the form of a deva, their whole body emits light, moves through the air, feeding on delight, and they live here for quite a long time. After a fairly long period of time, the earth was formed again, which is the earth we live on now. The world at that time was only water with a dark color, no sun, no moon, no stars, no day and night, no weather. And when our earth was formed, a large number of celestial beings, in the Devas of Streaming Radiance realm, were born on earth. They take the form of a deva, their whole body emits light, moves through the air, feeding on delight, all are the same regardless of male and female, they live like that on earth, for quite a long time. After a while, the earthy taste dissolves in the water, and the earth begins to appear, described as foam, rising on the surface of a layer of hot, cooling porridge. Soil has color, scent and taste. Some sentient beings immediately say, "Look, what is this? I have never seen this before." And they use their fingers to taste the taste of the soil. When they tasted the taste of the soil, they felt delicious. Other sentient beings also imitated the taste of the soil, and when they did so, craving arose, and made them continue to taste the earth constantly. After a period of time, using soil as food, their bodies become stiff and heavy. They can no longer move in the air, but must move on the ground. The light on their bodies also disappeared. When their bodies stopped glowing, the sun and moon appeared, the stars appeared, day and night appeared, and the weather appeared. Beauty also has differences, some are beautiful, some are ugly. Beings with beauty despise beings without beauty. We are more beautiful than them, they are not as beautiful as us. Because they are proud of their beauty, the taste of the earth disappears. When the taste of the earth disappears, a type of earth mushrooms appears, and sentient beings were also curious about earth mushrooms, and began to try them. They found them delicious, and used them as food, for quite a long time. When they eat mushrooms for a long time, their bodies become rough and hard, and their beauty becomes even more different. Some are beautiful, some are rough and ugly. Beings with beauty despise beings without beauty. We are more beautiful than them, they are not as beautiful as us. Because they were arrogant about their beauty, the mushrooms disappeared. When the earth mushrooms disappeared, plants and vines appeared. They used plants and vines for food, their bodies became rough, and even more different. Then the plants and vines disappeared, rice began to appear, and they used rice as food, for quite a long time. And when using rice as food, the body begins to have differences, starting to form genders, between men and women. In the past, they had the same body, but now there are differences, so men are curious to observe women and vice versa. When they look at each other, sex emerges, they have physical desire, like talking, being close to each other, thus leading them to commit sexual acts with each other. When they did sexual acts with each other, they were not accepted by others, they started cursing, some threw cow dung, some threw mud, and said, "Die, you unclean thing. How can a sentient being do this, treat another sentient species like that?" Like today, in some tribes, when the bride gets married, some people spit, some throw mud, some throw cow dung. They do such actions, following the ancestors' actions, without knowing its meaning. Because the act of making love was not accepted, they began to build houses to live in, and hide their acts of making love. And when they went looking for rice for food, they found that, sometimes they found rice, sometimes they didn't, so they started growing rice, instead of looking for rice. There are people who are lazy, and do not want to plant rice, and steal other people's rice. When discovered, they immediately deny stealing. So some people scolded him, some people beat him, and thus, stealing began to appear, lying appeared, scolding appeared, punishment of beatings appeared. Stealing and lying appeared more and more. People started fighting each other's rice, they couldn't handle it. Therefore, everyone gathered together, to discuss how to appoint a healthy person, with a dignified appearance, to oversee and judge everything. And everyone will use part of their rice, to give to that person. And the person chosen is called Katiya, meaning the owner of the fields and gardens. This is also the premise for the formation of later social classes as well as the beginning of the formation and development of human society until today. In short, according to Buddha, the first humans on earth were born from beings in the devas of streaming radiance realm, meaning, they were not created by any gods, or born by someone, but by they die from the devas of streaming radiance realm, then are reborn on earth, also known as spontaneous generation. To better understand spontaneous generation, we know that according to Buddhism, there are 4 types of birth. The first is spontaneous generation, second is womb-born generation, the third is egg-born generation, the fourth is moisture-born generation. Spontaneous generation are beings suddenly exist, suddenly appear, without going through any embryonic stage. For example, sentient beings in the devas of streaming radiance realm are reborn as humans on earth. Womb-born generation are beings born from the fetus, such as humans and animals. Egg-born generation are beings born from eggs, including feathered creatures like chickens and birds, reptiles like turtles and snakes, and aquatic creatures like fish. Moisture-born generation are beings born from damp places, such as some insects, mosquitoes, bacteria, germs. Hopefully this video will help everyone gain a more perspective on human origins. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel to continue receiving other useful videos from us. Thank you very much. Wishing everyone a peaceful and happy life.